Good morning, everybody. My name is Joe Carchio. Before I get started, I just wanted to recognize somebody in the audience I saw come in earlier. Our former mayor, Debbie Cook. Give her a hand. I'm filling in for Gil Corporate this morning, so you're stuck with me for a couple minutes. I guess everybody has their own ideas of which direction the city is going, so I'm going to give you a couple highlights of what we've accomplished in 2009, and if we have a few moments, I could let you have a couple questions. So, what we've really tried to accomplish in 2009, and we completed it, was we had a couple new restaurants that are on the beach, and we completed those. The City Council approved the downtown specific plan. That might be a good news for some and not so good news for others. We've thoroughly celebrated our centennial, and I want to thank everybody who was connected with that centennial, and I want to say thank you. It was an outstanding year that we had, and some really wonderful events. We are up and running with our Surf City Savings, and Simone Slipman from our Economic Development Department is going to give a little presentation on that in a little bit. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to steal the show from Simone, but it's the only program that we do have in the city that can stimulate business and increase our sales tax revenue, and it's city sponsored. We do have a brand new fire chief, and we were really successful in finding really a fine gentleman and a fine chief who came from the Orange County Fire Authority. We completed our pier buildings. I think 2 of the 3 are completed, and they should be up and running shortly. We established our energy efficient program, our green program, and that's up and running. We're doing really well with that. We have a new fellow over there in our energy department, and he's really looking into things in different ways to save energy for the city and save energy for you guys. We have several programs on the fire, and we've got some money coming in from the stimulus package, so the stimulus package could give us some additional money to get our green program really up and running. We've commenced with our charter review committee. We have a gentleman here, Joe Shaw, who is on that committee, and they're moving right along with a whole bunch of different proposals that they're going to bring forth to the City Council. Hopefully we'll look at those proposals and see which ones we want to bring to the ballot, and I thank you for your service, Joe. We balanced the budget in face of some really deep revenue cuts. So we still have those challenges ahead of us. We're working with all of the unions, and the unions are being very cooperative. We haven't finished the negotiations with the unions, so we're going to continue to work hard to see if we can balance that and bring that rate in that the few $1 million that we need to do. It's somewhere around $4 to $5 million that we have as a shortfall. So I know I'm here for like 2 minutes, and I think I've run over that, but if anybody has any questions about anything, just I'll see if I can answer them. Yes.
Joe, what's going on with the Charter Revision Committee? When are they meeting or having their big thing?
Well, that's what I just said. Joe Shaw's on that committee. He's sitting over here. They have a lot of proposals that have been brought forward. They've had some really interesting discussions, and some of the proposals have been accepted by the Charter Review Committee, and some have not been accepted. When they get their final review together, they're going to bring it to the City Council, and we're going to vote on which ones we should put on the ballot. Yes?
You mentioned the centennial. Is the time capsule being buried next week?
February the 17th, Wednesday. So if anybody has anything they want to put in a time capsule, if you got some kids you don't want, stick them in a time. Oh no? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lori. I thought maybe there's a couple people put in there. So.
For 50 grand, we can
Anyway, okay. Sometimes you speak out of turn. Yes.
What's the status of Pacific City?
Not very good. The hole is still in the ground. It still looks awful. Hopefully we can get them to clean up the site a little bit. We're pressing hard for that. I know I am. I don't think it looks very good. But from all the indications are that we don't anticipate that site being developed for quite some time. Anybody else? I just want to have one other thing I want to mention so I can get on Lori's good side here. We're going to have a Disaster Preparedness Expo 2010, and that's on February 20th, and it's at the Central Library. So I think Lori might have some flyers that are in the back on the table, so please take those. They're very important. In the wake of what happened in Haiti, you never know. We're sitting on a fault zone too, so you can't be prepared enough. So anyway, I want to thank you all for having me, and unfortunately, you'll get me next month too. It's my regular turn.